We are opening our very first McGee Co store in Orange County, California.
It's in Costa Mesa near the Newport Beach area, and it's in a really cool neighborhood that is close to restaurants and a bunch of other
cute shops and
lots of good stuff.
Today we're in the space trying to plan out what it's going to look like. The space used to belong to this adorable little shop called Heritage Mercantile. Sid had actually brought me over to this area because he was at Almond Surfboards next door, and it's one of his favorite surf shops. And I kind of wandered out and saw this building covered in vines, and I walked inside and it was so cute. I got to talking with the owner and we made friends on Instagram and started following each other. Fast forward a year or so and I get a DM from Jen and she says, "It's been a great ride, but it's time for me to move on, and I was thinking that you guys would be the perfect fit to take over the store." So random because we're in Utah, but it just felt like the right thing, and the entire experience has been serendipitous to say the least. So we are moving in, and although the shop is adorable, we're going to make a few changes to make it our own, and that's what we're working on today. We'll be installing a kitchenette here, built-ins on another wall, and then a really great wall treatment that will help showcase our artwork and make a visual impact in the small space. The space currently has this really cool floor, and I love the pattern, but since we're going to be showcasing furniture and laying out rugs, we've decided to lay wood flooring. Today we're headed over to Warren Christopher, which is just down the street about a mile away, and they have a really great reputation in the Southern California area, and they actually have locations worldwide. Warren Christopher is known for their ability to customize any flooring and cater to a wide range of budgets to get exactly the look that you're going for. They also have a great reputation for customer service and project management. They'll do all of the measuring, ordering, and installing. Today we're shopping for a wide plank European look for our flooring. I love a wide plank with a matte finish because it's a look that will always stand the test of time. So I'm going to pull some of my favorites and show you the finalists.
What side's your good side?
I don't know, maybe this side.
I like my left side.
You like your left side? Oh, see, you're the one that has the good side. You were asking me that, hoping that I'd switch you. When I go into a space, I like for it to kind of speak to me, and right now I'm feeling like the store really is calling for a medium tone. So something light enough, because it's a really small space, that it will reflect light really well and show off our rugs and our furniture pieces, but also have a coziness to it. So whenever I'm shopping for flooring, I like to stand on them so I see them from the view that I will see them when they're installed. And I've got a few options here that I've narrowed them down to, and this really white color is really beautiful, but because we have this white on the walls, I'm kind of thinking it might be too much white, which is surprising for me. I know, I like a lot of white. And then these gray tones, really beautiful, but I think I'm looking for a bit more warmth. These two right here are kind of what we've narrowed down to as finalists. They're kind of similar in the depth, but I love that this one has this ultra wide plank. So I think that this is the one that we'll be going with. Cash, keep it cash.
Just, you know, casual.
Okay. We still have to tag everything in the store. Oh. Okay.
Thanks, babe. Dropping bombs. Okay, so a lot has happened over the last couple of weeks, especially the last couple of days. Just this week, on Monday, I drove down 2 vans.
With my dad.
With your dad. Caravan from Salt Lake to Costa Mesa with all the product for the store. And then turned around the next day on Tuesday, drove home, and then flew back the next day on Wednesday with Shay and the kids. And we're here now, we're at the store.
We are here today installing the shop. When we first signed the lease, we took, kind of a survey of the space and decided what we were going to do, but then we've been watching it come together from about 700 miles away. The floors from Warren Christopher were installed and they look amazing, and we have just added the furniture and accessories, and it's just coming to life.
700 miles, that's really far. What if you had to do that like in 2 days?
Yeah.
Twice,
Immediately when you walk into the store, you see the beautiful vertical paneling from McGee. We wanted the space to feel really light and airy, and I like that the vertical paneling draws your eye up, but it also adds dimension. I especially love the paneling because it will look great with the art hung on it. We love the dark cabinet with marble countertop combination, and we actually got this beautiful remnant slab from Bedrosian's. And then we paired it with an undermount sink from Kohler. It's the Alcott, and a really cool bridge faucet in a polished nickel finish.
So today we are just getting the final products in the store, everything's set up, the staff trained and ready to go, and then we'll head back home until we come back for the grand opening later this month.
So I am in the shop and she is all dressed up for the grand opening tomorrow. We have made the most of every inch in this space. It's 500 square feet and we have packed it to the brim. We did a lot of vertical storage with built-ins and shelves, and things are stacked on top of more things. And I love that when you walk in, you feel what it's like to step into one of the homes that we designed. So the kitchenette area is a favorite in the shop. I love the dark cabinetry, and then we designed these beautiful open shelves to then display all of our kitchen decor items. And I love that it's layered and it just has a lot of wood tones and natural elements like little plants and vintage paintings, all of my favorite things in one spot. And then we designed this custom bar cart so that we could have even more display area and potentially move it around if we changed up the set display. You can see here we just have so many great takeaway items. The footprint is small, but the flow of a shop is really important. You want to have a focal point when you walk into the door, and you want to keep people engaged and moving around the room. I mean, I thought like, oh, do we want a sofa here? Do we want to put the kitchenette on the back wall? Kind of played with a couple of different options and then settled on this idea of having one grand table filled with decor accessories, layered with a bench for more items, and then we could display our furniture around the edges. And then I designed this built-in that has storage below so that we can have back stock of items underneath, and then tons of display above. The shop already had these little bay windows, and it was a perfect moment to fill with tons of pillows. So we added the wood top and then stained that the same color as we did on our cash wrap, tie things together, and it's just a great place for us to display lots of different pillow combinations. I love how the cash wrap area turned out. There used to be actually a barn door here, and there was a little office workspace back behind, so we took that down and opened up the space so that we could have our McGee Co sign on the wall and build out storage so that we can wrap purchases in beautiful gift wrap and ribbon. And then we are doing fresh flowers, which I am so excited about. We have this little stand outside where people can grab bunches, and we'll wrap them up in craft paper and they can take them home and style them. We have this
funky little corner storage area, and I think it adds to the charm. It was here before we moved in. It just made sense to cover this, and we use it for extra storage. The previous shop owner built this cute little loft for her girl to, you know, just hang out and read a book. We are climbing the ladder regularly to store pillows, and lots of other stuff is hidden up there. I honestly cannot even describe how wonderful it feels to drive by and see the McGee Co sign outside of the shop and the Dutch door. It's all just, it's a dream. Now that we have set everything up, we've got all of the fresh flowers out, it's looking perfect for the big grand opening tomorrow. And then tonight we are having a little party to celebrate the opening.